Hi everyone, I hope that you are having a most wonderful day today. What I wanted to talk to you about today is not necessarily a leadership topic, but it is an important reminder of not despising the small beginnings. So years ago, I wrote a children's Christmas play, and many of you may know that I'm an author. We have a publishing company. I didn't just start off with a publishing company within our company, but I started as an author myself, and I know the process of going through and publishing, and then I was able to pass that on to other people and continue to do that through our publishing company. But years ago, way before I started my company, I wrote this little children's play for my church. And I'm saying little because I didn't think it would be that significant then. I didn't think that then. So I wrote this little children's Christmas play. Everyone loved it. We performed it 2 years in a row. And I decided I would place this children's Christmas play within a book. And then I would sell it to other people to see if they had the same response as the people at my church. So when I released this book, it was already pretty close to the Christmas season, and we really didn't get any sales on the books, and so I didn't worry about it. The next year, I think we got a few sales on the book, but I think it was really the year after that I noticed something. I hadn't advertised the book at that point, and I just started seeing the sales go up on Amazon. And like I said, this was years ago. I think at this point, maybe more than 10 years ago, that I wrote this children's Christmas play. And so I continued to see sales of this Christmas children's play year after year. And like I said, that first year, it did not sell at all. Now, I went over to check on something with Amazon because we have business with Amazon. And when I went to go check on it, something said, go and check on your book. Check on the ranking of your children's Christmas play. And when I went to look, I'll tell you, this is how far back in my mind this is. We were back on the bestsellers list, one of Amazon's bestsellers list. And last year, we were on Amazon's bestsellers list, and I think the year before that as well. And like I said, this is not due to any personal advertisement that we have done, I have done. It's not even part of my company. Actually, like I said, this is years before I even started my company. But when I went to look, that book was sitting at number 4 on the Amazon's bestsellers list. And it has continued to be on the bestsellers list ever since I've checked when I found out that it was on the bestsellers list. And I just wanted to share that you never know when something will actually blossom. But if you have something that is worth planting, go ahead and plant it. And then allow God to do with it whatever He decides He wants to do with it. It's amazing that it's on the bestsellers list. Definitely you have more recognition. I'm thankful to all the communities who continue to use the play as a part of what they do in celebrating the Christmas season. But for us as leaders, we have to remember that small beginnings matter too. Sometimes you just have to wait until it blossoms. So I guess it did turn into a leadership lesson after all. Sometimes we may not see the results immediately, but it doesn't mean the seed was not worth planting. Because now I get to see how other people are utilizing that Christmas play and creating it and molding it into exactly what it is that they need. So don't despise the small beginnings. It'll blossom when it's time. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.